All right, thanks for tuning in to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin, and I went to Tokyo. All right, I went to Tokyo this weekend and this past weekend, and I was there to do some like work related stuff, and then I was walking around taking pictures and found some used watch shops. I didn't really intend to look at watches, but of course, when you see a used watch shop, how can you resist going in? And I have this little list of some cool things that I saw, and I thought you guys might be interested in some of the things that I saw. All right, so this is a messy list. I really don't know how I'm going to read it to you guys, but let's just go from the start to finish. Okay, so some things are kind of questionable. Okay, first of all, let me just talk about like the reaction I had. Okay, so many Rolexes. Now, you would think you would be like a kid in a candy shop. Look at all these awesome Rolexes. You know what? I had sort of an adverse reaction to it. It was like, all of a sudden, the watch didn't seem so special to me. All of these used Rolexes waiting to be sold. I sort of had an adverse reaction to it, and it sort of, the idea of actually shelling out, several thousand in one of the stores with all these Rolexes, I don't know. I was sort of curious of my reaction. It was just sort of like, too much, not special. Just hundreds of these used Rolexes. That was my first reaction. And then I started walking around and taking pictures, and then I went back to that store, and by then I had forgotten how I felt, and I made a list. Okay. Anyway, so okay, weird thing. Okay, I saw an Explorer 2 Black, just the black version of what I have, which is is that a 16570? I think it is. This one was 919,000 yen. I'll let you guys do the conversions, but just for simplicity's sake, about 100 yen is $1, more or less, just to get a rough idea so you guys don't have to do the conversions. So that's about $9,000. $9,000. Why? Because this one was the last run before they came out with the 42 millimeter. Now, why would anybody pay $9,000 for a used black Explorer 2 just because it's the last iteration with a random serial number? Insane. Okay, is there some fool that will? Probably. Okay, so I've got a 14060. I saw a 14060M. It was nearly $9,000. I asked why. They said because it's one of the last iterations before they came out with the 11460, right? Meaning a random serial number on it. That's it. Insane. Okay, so is that like a thing to where, if you have a Rolex and you buy it and then they start making the new model, does that make this one special? Whereas if it's the same model back here, made 2 years before, that's not special? Insane. Fools would buy this. I guess if you go in and you have more money than sense and you look at it and they tell you that, it's the last one before they made then you might say, that's cool, I better buy it, or seems like a good investment. Anyway, those were two things that I was kind of scratching my head about, like, why would anybody pay money just because it was the last iteration before the new model, anyway. So I don't understand those two right there. Okay. Okay, I saw two 1675 GMTs, about $20,000 each. Now, they had the tritium dial, but loom hands. Okay, so I wouldn't pay $20,000 for that. No way. I think for $20,000 you should get tritium hands. Okay, not this mix match nonsense. I saw a cream 16550. Now that's basically, okay, so I've got the Explorer 2 Polar. Before they made that they had the 16550. It had a white dial, but then started turning cream, and instead of having the black hour markers, with the black painted circles, silver painted circles. That was about $18,000. Again, I mean, that's very rare, and you know, a cream dial Explorer 2. Um, yeah, to each his own. I mean, I wouldn't pay that for it. But the 16550 black, okay, not the cream dial, is 9,000. So it's the fact that that white dial changed to cream that makes it so expensive. And if you get the same one in black, it's you know, it's only 9,000 versus 18,000. Even though it's technically like the same watch, but you know, of course, the face is different. Okay, so a 1019 Milgauss. I think I saw two of those from 1968. $24,000 to $27,000. That's expensive. Yeah, I mean, will they ever sell them? I don't know. I'm not sure. Two red subs, 1680. Okay, two red subs from about 13,000 all the way to 15,000. Boy, I tell you, would I touch a red sub? I wouldn't. I mean, I would be so afraid that that's aftermarket dial. How are you going to figure that out? I don't know. 1016 Explorer 1 from 1965. That was almost $10,000. That was a really cool example, but $10,000 for that, I don't know. You know, again, if you got the cash for this kind of stuff, why not? But yeah, not me. All right, and two subs, 5513, which was all tritium. Everything was tritium. The dial and the hands, and that was about 10,000. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, I love all this, like, you know, Bond tritium watches, and you know, you don't have to worry about if somebody, you know, painted, you know, a red sub on it and whatnot. Anyway, these are just some things that I saw. Yeah, I saw a ton of Speedmaster professionals, and I kind of had this revelation. I don't think I'm the first to have this, but you know, everybody says that everybody has subs. I tell you, no, everybody has Speedmaster professionals. You see that watch everywhere. There was a guy on the plane there that had a Seamaster. I was in a meeting with a guy with a Speedmaster. Did I say Seamaster? Speedmaster professional. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. That's, you know, people say the sub is ubiquitous. No, 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 no. It's the man on the moon. The man on the moon. And if you like that watch, it's cool. But you see those everywhere, and there were a lot of used ones for sale. Let me tell you. Anyway, that's just sort of a wrap up. I wish I could have taken pictures, but boy, they had all these like no photography signs everywhere, and were watching me like a hawk. So I had this big camera with me. All right. Well, anyway, hope that was interesting. If you are interested in any of these watches, I mean, I can tell you where I saw them, and you can, you know, find them and buy them up. All right. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time.